Okay, we had Canelo Alvarez, all right, versus Sugar Shane Mosley. Sugar Shane Mosley.
Yeah, how'd that work out?
Well, it worked out well for Alvarez.
It worked out well for Alvarez. Alvarez is a, I mean, first of all, before we get into the fight, we're going to get into Larry Merchant.
Oh, yes.
Because he just said the most bizarre shit, and he says
he's bizarre all the time, yeah.
He's going to be, you know how you see quotes by athletes and quotes? There's just going to be a book called Larry Merchant Quotes. Oh. Because that old motherfucker's making his own book right now.
That's more like an encyclopedia.
What exactly? Because Jimmy, you seem to you didn't have you weren't able to see it, George, unfortunately, because you were putting on your robe.
When Alvarez was coming to the ring, they were talking about, you know, his red hair, etc. And somebody had mentioned that, you know, part of his family, you know, has those you know, traits or whatever. But then Larry Merchant assured all the viewers that the other part of his family are Mexicans that look like Mexicans. Now, I'm not sure.
Mexicans? Seriously, George, he said, well, the other part of his family are, but he said it like this. Well, you know, the other part of his family are Mexicans that look like Mexicans.
Yes, very.
You seriously sounded like John Wayne right there.
Right. But yeah. Larry
I fell out of my seat.
Yeah, we fell the fuck out, man. Larry Merchant, I'm telling you, I don't know what they're going to do, but they need to change that. Go ahead.
Let me ask you two a question, since you two were privileged enough to watch the fight while, again, I was still in transit.
Right.
The one thing I heard at the end is Oscar De La Hoya is in Alvarez's corner.
Oh, he's his promoter.
Who he should fight and who he shouldn't fight.
Mm-hmm.
And Oscar De La Hoya says he's not ready to fight Mayweather.
No.
Do you guys think that Alvarez could hang with Mayweather at all?
No.
I mean, Sugar Shane was actually getting some shots in on him because I don't know, Alvarez seems to be one of those boxers that at least in this fight, he was turn it on and turn it off.
Right.
And when he turns it off, he was getting hit. Sugar Shane just had no power. If Mayweather fought like he did tonight, I think Mayweather, you know, would have easily won the fight, but he might have even knocked him out.
Yeah, I think Mayweather could just avenge. I mean, this guy's got decent hands, but he doesn't have enough power, I think, to finish Floyd or knock Floyd. And the problem is, the way he fights, getting to Floyd, I just think that Floyd would counter him all day and slip his punches.
Now, I will say, if Alvarez fights 3 minutes every single round, I think it would be a competitive fight.
It could be a good fight,
He's got to, you know, land his punches because he does throw bombs. I mean, he has got some heavy hands for a guy that fights at 154.
Was the fight between him and Shane Mosley even close?
No,
it was a UD, definitely. I mean,
it was 10 rounds to 2.
10
I
rounds
believe.
to 2 on most scorecards.
Yeah.
I mean, Alvarez dominated him. He got in. From the opening bell.
Right. I think it was actually 11 rounds to 1 on 2 cards and 10 rounds to 2 on the other.
He dominated Sugar Shane Mosley. I don't think he ever really had Sugar Shane Mosley hurt really bad. And I think, you know, towards the later rounds, he just tagged him and stuff like this. But it was just a dominant performance.
Right.
It was just a good, you know, but I don't think that puts Alvarez. I mean, honestly, at 21 years old, he has a huge career. Right. And he's fought a lot of times to be 21 years old.
Yeah, that is a lot of fights.
He's got 30-some fights. And
40, I believe. I believe this was his 41st fight.
Yeah. At 21 years old, undefeated, and he's had like almost 30 knockouts. So, I mean, he's got a long career ahead of him and stuff like this. I think, you know, who he fights, who knows? I think De La Hoya is smart because he's thinking this is a big commodity for me. I'm not going to sit here and feed him to the sharks right away and fucking all of a sudden kind of scar his record where he's not going to be as profitable for me. So I think Oscar De La Hoya is playing it right and just telling everybody, hey, I don't have a problem saying
whether or not you like Oscar De La Hoya when he fought or not, I mean, you got to give it to the guy. He's when it comes to promotions and that end of the business end, I mean, he knows what he's doing.
Right, yeah.
And for you people who haven't seen it, go over to the Uncut Truth and you'll see how my favorite version of Oscar De La Hoya is.
Yeah, you guys have to just jump over to Uncut Truth and see.
That was awesome,
man.
Yeah.
Well, man, George, we're going to let you order your donuts, keep doing your Hugh Hefner impersonation, and sending me pictures of bums that are sleeping outside of casinos.
Yeah, I didn't know, man. That's what happens when you don't pay your bill down there, man.
That's right, man. Shoo.
Dude, for you people who want to see the picture, go to my Facebook. You can't miss it. It's a bum or a victim of Vegas. We're still not sure. He might still be there. He might not be.
Well, let me tell you, he is at the strip club tonight making it rain.
Yeah.
So the luck must have turned around.
I don't know what strip club you go to, but that Bama, I don't think any of these strippers take pesos.
Yeah. None. None. Well, all right, brother. We're out. Everybody, we're out of here. We'll catch you guys next week. George, peace out. Have a great time in Vegas. Be safe, brother. All right, man. Later, guys.